Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain, there lived a young man named Ananda. Ananda was known for his kind heart, but he struggled with controlling his physical desires. He often found himself succumbing to temptations that led him away from the path of peace and wisdom. One day, as Ananda was walking through the forest, he came across a wise old monk named Dharmika. Dharmika had spent many years in deep meditation, seeking enlightenment and understanding of human mind. Ananda approached him, bowing respectfully. "Venerable Master," Ananda said, "I am constantly plagued by physical desires that distract me from my spiritual journey. Please guide me on how to control these desires." Dharmika looked at Ananda with compassion and nodded. He motioned for Ananda to sit beside him beneath a towering Bodhi tree. The monk began to speak in a soothing voice. "Ananda, the physical desires we experience are natural and part of our human existence. However, when we allow these desires to control us, they become obstacles to our spiritual growth. To overcome them, we must cultivate mindfulness and develop a deeper understanding of their nature." Ananda listened attentively, his heart open to the wisdom Dharmika shared. "The first step," Dharmika continued, "is to observe your desires without judgment. Notice when they arise and acknowledge their presence. Do not push them away or become entangled in their way. Instead, observe them like passing clouds in the sky." Ananda looks a little bit confused. Dharmika smiled and said, "Now, Ananda, let us delve deeper. Reflect on the impermanence of all things. Everything in this world is in a constant state of change, including our desires. They arise and fade away, like ripples on the pond. When we recognize this truth, we no longer cling to them as if they were permanent." Ananda contemplated Dharmika's words and realized that his desires were fleeting, ephemeral in nature. With this understanding, he started to loosen the grip of physical desires, allowing them to pass through his mind like waves crashing on the shore. Finally, Dharmika spoke of compassion. "Ananda, our desires often arise from a place of unmet needs and suffering. By cultivating compassion for ourselves and others, we can address the root causes of our desires. Compassion allows us to find fulfillment in helping others, rather than seeking temporary satisfaction in physical pleasures." Inspired by Dharmika's teachings, Ananda embraced the practice of compassion. He volunteered in the village, assisting those in need, and shared his newfound wisdom with others who struggled with desires. As time went by, Ananda's desires no longer held sway over him. He found peace within himself and a deep sense of fulfillment. The village recognized his transformation and regarded him as a wise teacher who embodied the teachings of the Buddha. And so, Ananda's journey of self-discovery and control over physical desires became an inspiration for others, reminding them that through mindfulness, reflection on impermanence, and the cultivation of compassion, that you could find liberation from the chains of desire